So one of the big things is this is a big rivalry game between Pine River and Walker. It has been going on for the past few years. What are going to been going on for the past? Hello and welcome to the 371 pregame. We're here with Walker-Hackensack-Akeley and Pine River-Backus for a beautiful matchup tonight here. That's going to be one of the best, hopefully, games tonight that we'll be seeing. And let me give you a little rundown. First, so WHA is 12-2. Their section rank right now is pretty high, and they're sitting at 35 of 158. They're also 6-0 in the section as well. So this was a really good matchup for this coming night. 18-3 is the Pine River-Backus Tigers. We started a little late tonight, so sorry about that. Hopefully we'll be able to fix that with some good gameplay tonight here. But Station 371 is our pre-game sponsor. Restock on food, fuel, and bait at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, and is the only area fuel station with kerosene and off-road diesel. Station 371 in Pine River. Now, we forgot to actually start the stream, so you missed the coaching interviews, and that's 100% our fault. But let's give you a little bit more of a rundown here. So like I was saying, Walker is 12-2. Coming into tonight's section, the section right now is sitting at 6-0, conference 4-0, and then class rank 35 of 158. They've only had 2 losses, one in a tournament against Foston and one regular season game against Lake of the Woods. Pine River is sitting at 18-3. On the section right now, they're 6-1, and in conference, they're 3-1. Class rank is 12 of 158, which is good for Pine River-Backus. Their 3 losses for the year is Belgrade Brute El Rosa, which is twice, one in a tournament and one in the regular season, and then Nevis. Their previous meeting was Walker-Hackensack-Akeley, winning that 3-0. Alora Dahl also getting a little credit here tonight for 1,000 career set assists, which is awesome to see. She dropped the ball on the way over, though. So, but that's good to see her doing so well and bringing it to Butch Dahl up in the crowd, her father. So let's get some lineups here tonight. Right now we have Hannah Barkus, number 1. Number 3, Cassidy Bristow. Number 4, Kate Travis, who moved from Libero, if you've been watching recently. Number 5, Brianne Hannigan. Number 7, Avery Sawyer. And then number 23, Caitlin Riley. We don't know who the last one is. And then for Walker, we have number 1, Avery Morrison. Number 2, Carolyn Oberfell. Number 3, Ava Welk. Number 4, Mackenzie Raditz. Their libero is going to be Aubrey Morrison. Number 6, Gwendolyn DeVray. And then number 10, Alexa Johansson. So we will be taking a quick break while the national anthem is played. We'll be right back. And welcome back. And you just listened to our sponsor for the pregame, 3 locally owned, 3 Station 71. Remember, you can restock on food, fuel, and bait at locally owned 371. They're the only station in the local area that has kerosene and off-road diesel. So, hey, check them out. We would love to get some more local business in Pine River, and one way to do that is going to 371. Station 371. So thank you so much, Station 371. And now we're going to get to volleyball. We have some good teams here tonight. Walker graduated 4 seniors that were crucial to their offense and defense. So this is a different team than we've seen previous years. They have a few seniors, but not as much experience as they have previously. One of the things that Coach Vollmer talked about was how they did graduate 4 seniors, how this is a different team. But Pine River also has a different team. You lost a few seniors last year, but for the most part, you're seeing a lot of leadership and a lot of experience from Pine River-Backus. You have Hannah Barkus, Kate Travis, and Deborah Popkis as your 3 seniors, and it just clearly proves that there's so much experience and talent that these players look up to them as well. Coach Hershey talked about that a little bit as well. And it's going to be, he said it's going to be an impossible loss in roles to fill, but he is very confident in his team this year as well. So we're having a lot of fun so far. The fan section is getting into it. We have some Walker fans here. We have some Pine River-Backus fans in Jersey out tonight. So we're going to have a lot of fun, and I think we're going to see some good volleyball here tonight against 2 teams that are looking different, but overall are going to do a lot of great things tonight. So we're going to see who Josh Hershey put into the lineup. We're not sure who it is yet. He said when he interviewed, he said, "Oh, I don't know who it is quite yet, but I got a pretty decent idea." So we got right now Brianne Hannigan's running down the lineup. We're trying to see who's going to be that 5th, that player. So Laura Dahl, of course. So it looks like pretty much what I was thinking. So Hannah Barkus, Kate Travis, Cassidy Bristow, Brianna Hannigan, Avery Sawyer, Laura Dahl, and Caitlin Riley. So we also have ESPN here, I see, with some fans bringing out the ESPN table, getting on their headsets. It looks like some PRB fans, and they're super excited for tonight's game for sure. So let's get into it. Let's get started here tonight. Set number 1. You already know the lineups, and it's going to be number 5, Aubrey. It's going to be 5, Aubrey Morrison coming in right away, and then Caitlin Riley will also be coming in right away. PRB is going to be the first to serve, and it's going to be Cassidy Bristow up to serve. Brianna Hannigan will be coming out of the game, so libero Caitlin Riley can come in. Got to make sure my sheet's taped down a little bit so that we have some. So Cassidy Bristow up to serve first, and her first serve is going to be a good serve, and Aubrey Morrison's going to put it over the net. Cassidy Bristow to then Barkus in the middle, and that's going to go. It's going to go off the arms of number 6, Gwendolyn DeVray, and Cassidy Bristow will be up for another serve here tonight. So Cassidy Bristow to serve. The serve is going to be up, and it's going to go into the back row to Johansson, and then to DeVray, and then over is going to be Welk. That's going to be Dahl to a slide to Barkus, and it's a big hit right off the arms of Morrison. So that will be a kill, her first kill of the night for Hannah Barkus, with a beautiful C slide right around to Laura Dahl with a great set. Cassidy Bristow up for her 3rd serve so far, 2-0. Tigers lead by 2. That's going to go to DeVray to then Oberfell, and it's going to be called for a double, and that's going to put the Tigers up so far on Walker 3-0. Cassidy Bristow is going to be up for a 4th serve of the night already in this first match. Bristow's serve is going to go to DeVray. It's going to be over the net. Free ball. Dahl is going to push it to Sawyer, and the hit will happen. Oberfeld to then Raditz. Dahl will go and pass to then Sawyer, Sawyer a push, and then into the middle will be Welk with a big block by Barkus in the middle. Barkus' first block of the night, and Bristow's 5th serve of the night. And it's going to be deep, and it's going to go right off the hands of Johansson, and it's going to be an ace serve. Cassidy Bristow's 5th serve of the night is going to be an ace serve. Leading up now to serve number 6 for her. That's going to be to Vray, to then Morrison, and Welk will have to go over on a free. Dahl will then set up Barkus in the middle, and it's going to be another kill for Barkus. Her 2nd one of the night. So Cassidy Bristow now up for serve number 7. 1 ace so far. She's a perfect. Thus far, she's a perfect 6 for 6. She's going to go for her 7th, and it's going to go Morrison then to Oberfeld to Welk on the outside. A tip block. Sawyer will be there. Dahl to Sawyer, and it's going to be a kill for Sawyer. Sawyer's first kill of the night. And now Bristow's on a serving streak right now, sitting at 8 serves thus far, one of those being a kill. It's 7-0, Pine River leading. Bristow's serve will be out of bounds, and that will be her first serve that she misses. And that will be making it 7-1. First server of the night is Carolyn Oberfeld, the serve to Riley. Dahl will pass to Travis, who will push over right into the arms of DeVray. Oberfeld cycling up, and then over is going to be Raditz, and it's going to be a throw right onto the line. 7-2, Walker-Hackensack-Akeley kind of starting to come back a little bit, finding some momentum. Oberfeld, the serve to Barkus. The set, then back to Barkus, and it's going to be a big kill off the arms of Aubrey Morrison, the libero. That's going to be Barkus' 3rd kill tonight. Number 4, Kate Travis will come out of the game, and number 9, Megan Irish will go in. Alora Dahl will be up to serve, and it will be her first serve of the night. And the serve, a jump serve to Johansson. Johansson then will get the rollover. That's going to be Bristow to Dahl, and then in the middle is going to be a tip for Barkus, and it will be an off-speed middle perfectly placed right in the Wolf Pack. So that will now set up another serve for Alora Dahl. Alora Dahl's serve will go to Morrison, then to Welk, and then over by DeVray. Dahl will then set up Sawyer on the outside, and Aubrey Morrison with a beautiful play and a nice dig. Dahl then to Barkus, off-speed middle again, and it will work again for the Tigers. We're looking at 10-2, Pine River-Backus Tigers leading by 8. Alora Dahl is back to serve again, her 3rd serve of the night. She's perfect thus far, and that's going to go to Morrison. Then Johansson will get it, and it'll be out of bounds, and a good chunk out of bounds. 11-2, Pine River-Backus Tigers leading. Alora Dahl will be up to serve again for the 4th time thus far. A Dahl with a jump serve, beautiful jump serve to then Johansson. And it's going to be under the net by Oberfeld, and it's going to make it a 12-2 ball game. And Coach Voller of the Walker-Hackensack-Akeley Wolves will call a timeout. We will take a timeout here as well. This is your live event here at Pine River-Backus. And welcome back to your live event. I'm Caleb Travis, your guide for tonight's event. 12-2 Pine River-Backus Tigers right now on a run. And it's looking like the reason why is serving. Cassidy Bristow served 7 for 8 thus far with 1 ace serve. Hannah Barkus has already had 3 kills. Alora Dahl is going to be looking at her 5th serve of the night. And she's going to jump, and she's off. It's going to go to Johansson, then to Oberfell. And a pushover by Welk, a short one. Dahl then sets up Barkus with a quick turnaround, and Barkus will go into the net. And so now, number 4, Mackenzie Raditz will be up to serve. And Raditz's serve is going to go to Bristow. Dahl being able to get there and a pushover free by Barkus. And it's going to be Oberfell to Johansson, a rollover. Bristow will be there. Dahl to then Sawyer, and it's going to go sailing out of bounds. So this is going to be Raditz's 2nd serve of the night so far. And it's going to make it 12-4. Pine River-Backus Tigers leading by 8. That one's going to go to Barkus. Then Dahl will get set Barkus up for another off-speed middle. And that has been so effective so far tonight for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Number 9, Megan Irish coming out of the game. Also Avery Sawyer and Brianne Hannigan going as well. And a little bit of confusion, and a timeout's going to be called by Coach Josh Hershey before they would get a rotation violation. So let's sit here and talk about this so far. Coach Hershey talked about it in his pregame interview. He talked about serving and he talked about passing. If you can do well on those, their team is going to be pretty unstoppable. And we've seen it so far tonight. Cassidy Bristow serving 7 for 8, even in this first match, which set the Tigers up very well. 1 ace serve as well. Number 10, Alora Dahl, she served 5 times, which was making it look so easy with that jump serve. Hannah Barkus has had 3 kills, 1 C slide and 2 in the middle. And then also Avery Sawyer has had 1 kill as well, and then Hannah Barkus with 1 block. If you're looking on the Walker side, they only have 4 points. They have 4 from Raditz and 2 from Oberfell from serves. They've served only 4 times, and this is clearly shown what Josh Hershey's saying. So, Caitlin Riley, the libero, will be up to serve for her first time. Good serve, and that's going to go to Morrison. Oberfell will set up Johansson with a tip roll, and Dahl then sets up Barkus, and she's going to have to push for a free. Morrison getting there with a beautiful dig, but no other Wolfpack people were there to get it. Raditz was able to get an arm on it, but wasn't able to get it up. But a beautiful dig by Morris and a great push by Hannah Barkus. 2 first serves for Riley. Almost an ace serve, but Johansson will get it at the 10. And it will be a good roll over and a good kill by Johansson right by the arms of Cassidy Bristow. So now up to serve is going to be Aubrey Morrison, their libero, number 5. And that's going to be her first serve of the night. And we're going to get a call here about a lift. And we're going to get a substitution for the Tigers. Number 6, Deborah Packus in for number 9, Megan Irish. And Hannah Barkus will be up to serve. Hannah Barkus' first serve of the night will go to number 6, DeVray. Oberfell will get set up Raditz. Popkus, a pass to Hannigan. They'll push off-speed middle. Aubrey Morrison over. Caitlin Riley then will get it to Dahl, and she will get it to Hannigan, but it will be out of bounds. 15-6, Pine River-Backus Tigers still leading, and they have been the whole game. Number 6, Gwendolyn DeVray will be back to serve. Her first serve will go to Riley, and it will be an ace serve. So the Pine River-Backus Tigers putting in Kate Travis. And DeVray will serve for her second time with 1 ace serve so far. That'll be Travis to Dahl, and then outside will be Bristow with a tip. And it's going to be a block by Hannigan. Right off her fingertips, a beautiful block and a good job. Also, number 1, Avery Morrison is coming to the game for WHA, and Kate Travis will be back to serve for her first time tonight. 16-7 Tigers lead, and that's going to be a great serve, and it'll be a free ball. Barkus then will set up Hannigan, and she'll get a hit, and she does. It was looking like maybe potentially we could have seen something from DeVray and Avery Morrison, but that will record a Brianne Hannigan first kill of the night. Kate Travis will be up to serve, second serve. Morrison to then Oberfell and a pushover by Raditz. It will go Travis to then Barkus, then to Bristow in the middle, and a great save by DeVray will then get Raditz a roll over. Barkus then will set up Dahl for a roll, and back to Oberfell with Johansson trying to get a throw over, and it'll go into the net, making it 18-7, Pine River-Backus Tigers leading. Kate Travis will go up for her third serve of this match. And that will go to DeVray, then to Oberfell. Morrison will get a roll. Travis will then get it to Barkus, then to Hannigan. And a little miscommunication there between Raditz and DeVray will get the Tigers another opportunity for a serve. They've been fire on the serves tonight, people. Let me tell you. Kate Travis back to serve, 19-7, Tigers lead. It's going to go Morrison, and then it will be DeVray with the rollover. Barkus then sets up Bristow with a short little roll serve, or hit, my fault. And a great job by DeVray behind the 10-foot line with that hit. It'll hit the top of the tape for Hannigan and almost get a block by Avery Morrison, and then it's a good little pop over, making it 20-7, Pine River-Backus Tigers leading. I don't think this is where Coach Voller wanted to see her team this early on in this game. Kate Travis, her fifth serve. And it's going to go to DeVray, a setup to then Raditz push over. Dahl sets up then Cassidy Bristow. Beautiful job by Morrison getting there and getting a chance for the WHA Wolves. Dahl's going to be the one to hit this one, and a good job by Johansson getting her hands up there for a potential block. Johansson will get it off the fingertips of Bristow, and that will make it 20-8. Pine River-Backus Tigers are still ahead, and number 14, Alexia Johansson, will be back to serve. Her first serve of the night. Johansson, her serve is up. It goes deep and out of bounds. Good job by Kate Travis and Hannah Barkus in the seam. Kate Travis recognizing it was going to be out of bounds and letting it go. Caitlin Riley will also come out of the game. Number 7, Avery Sawyer coming in. And Brianne Hannigan will be back to serve. Her first serve of the night will be off the top of the tape, making it 21-9. Pine River-Backus Tigers leading. Number 23, Caitlin Riley in for Brianne Hannigan. Aubrey Morrison also out of the game for Welk coming in. That's going to be Avery Morrison's first serve of the night, and she will get it over. And it's going to be almost blocked by Laura Dahl, a pushover. Then Barkus is going to set up Dahl on a backside slide, and it will get there for Laura Dahl's first kill of the night. So Pine River-Backus Tigers going to serve. This has been a very productive night of serving for them. Cassidy Bristow, remember, 7 for 8. She's now going to go 9 here, and she's already got a kill. And out of bounds. So Cassidy Bristow, 7 for 9 right now. Carolyn Oberfell to serve for the WHA Wolves. And it will have to go free over by Barkus. Morrison able to get there. Then Oberfell would set up Raditz, and it's going to be Ann. Little miscommunication between Caitlin Riley and Kate Travis will make it 22-11. Carolyn Oberfell to serve again. This is going to be her fourth serve of the night. And the serve to Barkus. Dahl will push off and get that second ball. Barkus will get back, and through the block it goes for a second kill of the night or fourth kill of the night, my fault, for Hannah Barkus. Number 4, Kate Travis out of the game for number 9, Megan Irish. And now Laura Dahl to serve. Dahl's serve will be up, her 6th serve of the night. Oberfell sets up Welk in the middle, and trying to get a block is Backus, but it'll go off the block and a kill. First kill of the night for Welk in the middle. So now number 4, Raditz, will be up to serve, her 3rd serve of the night. The serve is up. It's going to go to Backus. 23-12, Tigers lead, and a beautiful hit by Backus in the middle will set up a match point here, or a set point, I should say, a set point for Pine River-Backus Tigers. Backus' 5th kill of the night. Bree Hannigan coming into the game. And Caitlin Riley to serve, her 3rd serve of the night. And it's going to go out of bounds. 24-13, Pine River-Backus Tigers still leading and have led this for most of this game. Number 1, Avery Morrison coming in, and her sister, number 5, Aubrey Morrison, will be serving her 2nd serve. Hannigan through the block, and that will take us to set number 2. Pine River-Backus Tigers will give you a little set recap after this. We'll take a short break. This is your live event, and we'll be right back. And welcome back. It's Caleb Travis here on your live event. Pine River-Backus Tigers winning set number 1, 25-13 over WHA, and it's been a good night for the Pine River-Backus Tigers, and they're serving. Some other games going on tonight in the area is going to be, let me look, Pillager at Staples Motley and Maple Lake at Pequot Lakes. And we're seeing some really good games on the road. PL 25-17 over Maple Lake, and then Staples Motley over Pillager 25-15. So let's talk about a little bit about these stats right now. Number 2, Carolyn Overfell, has served 4 times in set number 1. Avery Morrison has served only 1 time with no kills or blocks. Ava Welk has got 1 kill in the middle, no serves and no blocks. Number 4, Mackenzie Raditz, has served 3 times, no kills or blocks. Aubrey Morrison, only 2 serves thus far. And then number 6, Gwendolyn DeVray, with 2 serves, one of those being an ace. For the Pine River-Backus Tigers, a great serving night thus far, and some great offense for them. Number 1, Hannah Backus, getting 1 serve in, but also getting 5 kills. Number 3, Cassidy Bristow, she has served 9 times with 1 ace. Number 4, Kate Travis, has served 5 times. Brianne Hannigan has served 1 time, 1 kill and 1 block. Hannah Backus has also gotten a block. Avery Sawyer has gotten 1 kill. Laura Dahl has served 6 times thus far with 1 kill. And then number 14, I don't know, I must have screwed that up. Good grief, sorry. And then number 23, Caitlin Riley, has served 3 times. I think that was Johansson for the other team. I accidentally put something there. Johansson also recorded a kill. So we're off to set number 2, Pine River-Backus Tigers, WHA. Let's see where the night takes us. And it'll be Carolyn Oberfell to serve. All the same people are out. Avery Morrison, Aubrey Morrison, number 6, Gwendolyn DeVray, number 14, Alexia Johansson, and then also Ava Welk and Carolyn Oberfell for the WHA, and they're serving first. Carolyn Oberfell's serve is over, and she'll set up DeVray with a push. Travis will get there, Dahl wanted it, but then it will be a pushover by Sawyer. Morrison to Morrison, and it will go out of bounds. Aubrey Morrison setting up her sister, number 1, Avery Morrison. Number 9, Megan Irish in for Kate Travis. Alora Dahl would be back to serve for PRB. Alora Dahl, Caitlin Riley, Cassidy Bristow, Avery Sawyer, Megan Irish, and Hannah Barkus on the Pine River-Backus side. DeVray will get a rollover to Sawyer. That will then set up Barkus, and a block by Ava Welk in the middle. And a good block it was. And now we're starting to see a little bit of intensity right now from the WHA. 1-1, tied up. Avery Morrison to serve, and a good serve to Barkus. Dahl getting there, and Irish will push over. Johansson, Oberfeld with a push or a tip over, and no Tigers were there to even get a hand on it. Avery Morrison will be back to serve for her 3rd time tonight, 2nd time in set number 2. Her serve is up to Barkus. Dahl then sets up Barkus in the middle, tips it over, and Johansson is going to be called for in the net. The substitution will happen. Number 1, Avery Morrison will come out of the game. Number 4, Mackenzie Raditz will come in. Avery Sawyer also out of the game. And Brianne Hannigan coming in for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Caitlin Riley, her serve. First one of set number 2. Johansson will get a rollover. That will be Bristow to Dahl. Dahl then will push out to Hannigan. And a good kill by Hannigan off the block of Welk. Caitlin Riley back to serve for her 5th time. And 2nd in this set. Good serve to then Morrison. Beautiful set by Carolyn Oberfeld to Johansson. Dahl's going to have to punch that one over, and Welk was there. Morrison to Johansson. She's going to roll over. Bristow getting to the line. Barkus to then Hannigan. She's going to try to roll over. Tigers need to attack right now. Johansson to then Riley. Dahl then sets up Barkus in the middle. They're looking for it. Carolyn Oberfeld there. Morrison. Beautiful defense. Johansson with a rollover. Dahl's going to set up Irish, and it will go to Oberfeld. Then a set by Morrison, and a lift should be called on number 6, DeVray. She was able to get there, but she kind of had to push her up to try to get that ball over the net. Serve number 6 for Caitlin Riley, 3rd and set number 2. 4-2 Pine River-Backus Tigers leading. That's going to go Oberfeld to Welk, and that one's going to go out of bounds. And it looked like no tip. Will set up 5-2 Pine River-Backus Tigers leading. And Caitlin Riley yet again will be back to serve for her 4th serve of set number 2. Riley serve to Morrison. To then Oberfeld, then to Johansson on the outside. Riley's there. Dahl's going to have to put it back in play, and a free ball will have to go over. Riley pushing it deep, and Morrison will get there. Oberfeld to then Johansson, and it will go and roll out of bounds. Caitlin Riley thought about going for it. She laughed a little bit, but it will set up a 6-2. Pine River-Backus Tigers lead right now. Caitlin Riley will be going for serve number 5. This is what Josh Hershey talked about. Serving. Morrison to then Oberfeld, free over. Bristow to Dahl, C-slide, Barkus, and it's a powerful hit and a big kill by Barkus off the arms of Morrison. That will be number 6 for Barkus tonight. Number 6, Deborah Packus coming into the game for number 9, Megan Irish. Number 6, Gwendolyn DeVray coming out of the game. And number 9, somebody we haven't seen thus far, McKenna Olschlager, will be in. And Caitlin Riley to serve her 6th serve of set number 2. That's going to be Oberfeld, free over. Dahl's going to have to get there, and she does. Riley's going to be able to put it over. That's going to go Oberfeld to then Raditz, and it's going to go off her hand, and it's going to make it an 8-2 ball game. The crowd getting into it. Set number 2 here. Crowd is into it, and it's going to be the 7th serve thus far for Caitlin Riley. And it's going to be Johansson into the net, and it's going to be an ace serve for Caitlin Riley. So Caitlin Riley back to serve again with serve number 8 and another ace serve. So now number 9 in set 2, 10-2, Pine River-Backus Tigers lead. That's going to go to Johansson and a block by Hannigan, but the WHA Wolves are going to be able to put it over. Hannigan to Dahl. Dahl then to the middle to Barkus, and it's going to go over. Riley being able to get there. Dahl setting up Barkus. A block from Welk and Johansson. I think they both got a couple fingers on that one. And that will set up Aubrey Morrison. Ooh, voice crack. Aubrey Morrison to serve. And that's going to be Hannigan into the net. This is going to be Morrison's second serve of the night. Number 10 also, Aaliyah Naz has come into the game for WHA. Dahl to them Barkus. Off the block. Dahl then will set up Hannigan on the outside. Morrison will get a finger on it, and that's going to be Naz with the push over. Riley being able to get there. Dahl setting up Bristow for a free ball over. Morrison to then Oberfeld. Tip over by Johansson, and it will get the WHA Wolves to a 10-5 game. Aubrey Morrison, their libero for WHA, will go for her third serve, punched over by Dahl. That's going to be Oberfeld to Naz, and she's going to get a hit off the top of the tape, setting it up to be 11-5. First time the Tigers have served in a little bit. Deborah Popkis out of the game, Kate Travis in. And it will be Hannah Barkus's first serve of set number 2. Her serve is going to be a good one to Raditz. That's going to be Oberfeld to Naz. She's going to roll, and no Tigers were able to get there, and a kill for Naz, her first kill of the night. Number 9, Olschlager will come out of the game, and number 6, Gwendolyn DeVray will come in. And Gwendolyn DeVray will get an opportunity for her first serve of the second set. Her serve is up, and it's going to go to Barkus. Then Dahl to set to Bristow and a block. Riley trying to get there, but a big block by Johansson. Johansson with another big block on that one. Will set up. We'll give her now 3 this game, and an ace serve for Gwendolyn DeVray. And now she'll be up for a third serve in set number 2. Her serve is up, and it'll go to Travis. Dahl then will set up in the middle to then Bristow, and she'll get a good kill off the good set from the 1,000 set assist PRB player Laura Dahl. 12-8, Pine River-Backus Tigers still leading by 4. WHA having a comeback. That's going to be Kate Travis on that serve, her first serve of the set. Roll over by Johansson. Dahl to Hannigan, and she'll get her Morrison with a great dig. Naz will have to go free over. Hannigan tight to the net. Barkus sets up Dahl, and she will roll over. Morrison there for a dig. Naz on the outside from Oberfeld, and Barkus then sets up Hannigan, and it's going to go out of bounds. 12-9, Pine River-Backus Tigers losing some ground here in set number 2. Pine River-Backus Tigers have got to pull it together a little bit if they want to win this. Number 4 Raditz going in for number 1, coming out, and Avery Morrison, number 1, coming in. It's going to be Johansson to serve. Her serve to Bristow. Dahl setting up Bristow, and Johansson will get there with a good dig. That'll be Oberfeld to Avery Morrison, and to Barkus, then sets up Bristow, and the ball will go into the net, making it 12-10. Pine River-Backus Tigers still lead by 2, but the lead has shrunk consistently every point. It's going to be Johansson again, and it's going to fly out of bounds. That was her second serve of set number 2. Brianne Hannigan to serve for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. She's only got 2 serves thus far. And that one will go Nas, and Johansson's going to have to put that over on a free. Bristow to Barkus, to Bristow in the middle, and it's going to go through the block for a kill for Cassidy Bristow. Brianne Hannigan will be back to serve again. Serve number 2 and set number 2, 14-10. Pine River-Backus Tigers leading by 4. Her serve is going to be over the net to Johansson. It's going to be shanked, and Nas will not be able to get there. Brianne Hannigan to serve again. 15-10, Pine River-Backus Tigers. Third serve, it's going to go over the net to Morrison. Then it's going to go to Oberfell, and almost blocked by Dahl from Avery Morrison. Off the net will be DeVray, and the Pine River-Backus Tigers will get another point, 16-10. And Brianne Hannigan will be there to serve again. Walker-Hackensack-Akeley's got to pick up the pace a little bit. They're able to close the gap, but the gap is widening now. Brianne Hannigan to Morrison. That will be then Oberfell to Nas, and a block by Bristow. Morrison to then DeVray to Travis, then Barkus to Dahl. Aubrey Morrison able to get there. Oberfell to then Avery Morrison. Travis with a good job of getting that dig. Avery Sawyer pushing over to Avery Morrison, and that will then be a free with Bristow getting the ball in a tip off the fingers of Aubrey Morrison. So that will be a kill for Cassidy Bristow, and we will take a quick timeout, and we'll be back on your live event. And we're back, your live event, Walker-Hackensack-Akeley versus Pine River-Backus. WHA taking a timeout in the second set, 17-10, Pine River-Backus Tigers leading by 7. Pine River-Backus Tigers have done a beautiful job on the serve. WHA has come back a little bit, trying to gain some momentum. And they have, and then once we started getting to 12-10, you start to see that momentum in Walker's favor, but then it started to push to Pine River-Backus. We're confused now here, but Brianne Hannigan will get the serve off, and that's going to be number 5 for her. Sawyer, it's going to go to Johansson. She's going to get it up. Nas to then Avery Morrison. Bristow, Dahl, Barkus setting up Sawyer. It's going to be Oberfell to Avery Morrison, and he'll go into the net. 18-10. Pine River-Backus Tigers almost sacrificing that point. Avery Sawyer didn't know if she would be going into or not. And then the serve came out of the hands of Hannigan, and she's going for serve number 6. Oberfell doing a good job of getting that to Johansson. Travis to Barkus, then to Bristow in the middle, and another great kill by Cassidy Bristow. That's going to be number 4 for her. Substitution coming in. Number 4, Raditz. Mackenzie Raditz for number 1, Avery Morrison. So Brianne Hannigan will serve number 7 in set number 2, 19-10. Pine River-Backus Tigers leading. Her serve goes to Morrison, Aubrey, and then Barkus to Dahl on the slide, and it's going to be in for a kill for Alora Dahl. Number 2 of set number 2. It's going to be Brianne Hannigan for number 8. 10-20, Pine River-Backus Tigers leading right now. And it's going to go Hannigan to DeVray. That's going to be Oberfell to set up Nas, and it'll go into the net, making it 21-10, Pine River-Backus Tigers. Brianne Hannigan to serve number 9. And a substitution. Number 4, Raditz coming out of the game. Number 1, Avery Morrison into the game. And Brianne Hannigan will be set to serve. And her serve is up, and it goes to DeVray. Oberfell setting up Avery Morrison on the outside. Good block by Dahl. Then again to Avery Morrison, another big block by Dahl and Bristow. Hannigan getting there. Travis. Dahl's going to have to go over on a free. Morrison, Aubrey Morrison to Oberfell. Push over by Nas. That's going to be Barkus setting up Sawyer to Johansson. That's going to be then Oberfell to Avery Morrison. Brianne Hannigan getting it up. Didn't know whose ball it was. Trying to get punched over is Bristow. And free. Oh, never mind. Johansson's going to get it over on a roll. And a pass from Barkus to Sawyer. And then Avery Morrison trying to go over, and it's going to go out of bounds. 22-10, Pine River-Backus Tigers taking a convincing lead. Set number 1 went the way of the Pine River-Backus Tigers as well, and they won 25-13. So let's see what they can do here. Hannigan's 10th serve of the set. Nas will go roll to Barkus. Dahl setting up middle to Bristow. Johansson will not get it to anyone. Nas and Oberfell with a miscommunication will set up 23-10. Brianne Hannigan on a serving streak of 11 serves. This is great for her. Hannigan then will get that serve over. DeVray will roll to Barkus. Dahl setting up the outside to Sawyer. She'll get a hit off the block. Morrison getting there, and then free will be Nas. Dahl to Barkus to set up the middle to Bristow. She'll get it off the block is Johansson. Oberfell outside to Morrison, and she will go into the net. 24-10. Brianne Hannigan back to serve for her 12th time. 12th time in set number 2. She's served 11 times or 13 times thus far, or 12, my fault, good grief. And now go off the block, or off the tape, and then Oberfell, Nas will have to go over on a free. Travis to Barkus, outside to Sawyer. She'll get a finger on it, and that will end set number 2. 25-10, Pine River-Backus Tigers taking the lead, or taking a little bit of a slow start, but taking the lead, able to keep, and it will make it 25-10. Set number 1 was 25-13, and then we will take a short timeout on your live event. And welcome back, Caleb Travis here on your live event. Here, let's hear some other games going on around the. Oh, good grief! Let's hear some other scores going around in the area. Proctor's up 25-16. Set number 2 for Pequot Lakes is up 2, and we'll get you some more score updates on that. And then set number 2, 25-17. Staples Motley is up 2-0. So if you're just joining us, set number 2 Well, it went to Pine River 25-10, and then set number 1 was 25-13 PRB. So they're up 2-0 to Walker-Hackensack-Akeley. In right now for Pine River-Backus, number 3, Cassidy Bristow, number 5, Brianne Hannigan, number 4, Kate Travis, number 1, Hannah Barkus, number 7, Avery Sawyer, number 10, Laura Dahl, and then number 23, Caitlin Riley. On the other side, we have for WHA, number 3, Ava Welk, some movement happened. Number 1, Avery Morrison. Number 5, Aubrey Morrison. Number 2, Carolyn Oberfell. Number 6, Gwendolyn DeVray. And then number 14, Alexia Johansson. And Cassidy Bristow will serve in set number 3 to start us off. Cassidy Bristow having a good night of serving, wasn't able to serve in set number 2, but she gets an opportunity here. The serve over Morrison, Aubrey Morrison to then Oberfell, push over by Morrison. Barkus to Dahl, C-slide Barkus, and it'll hit the top of the tape and hit Barkus in the face, and she'll get a laugh out of that. Her and Cassidy Bristow. So the first point goes to WHA. They're up 1-0 right now. Carolyn Oberfell to serve. Her serve is over the net and out of bounds. Number 4, Kate Travis coming out of the game. Number 9, Megan Irish coming in. And then number 10, Laura Dahl will serve for her first time in set number 3. 1-1. All tied up here. Laura Dahl serve over the net to Morrison. That will be Oberfell to Welk. Dahl getting the ball up, and then she'll go over on a free. Morrison to Oberfell, outside to Avery Morrison. Then Caitlin Riley getting there to Dahl. Dahl then trying to get it to Barkus. She'll have to tip over Welk, and that one will go out of bounds by Oberfell, making it 2-1. Pine River-Backus Tigers leading. Laura Dahl to serve again. And serve number 2, set number 3. Her serve is over to Johansson. Oberfell will then go to DeVray. She'll roll over to Sawyer, and that will be Barkus over on a free. Morrison to Oberfell to Avery Morrison, and a big block by Hannah Barkus, and a roll over by Aubrey Morrison, the libero. Dahl outside to Avery Sawyer. Luckily enough, WHA can get it up, and over is Avery Morrison. That's going to be Caitlin Riley with a beautiful dig. Over on the free is going to be Bristow. Walker-Hackensack-Akeley trying to set up Welk, and Barkus with a block. DeVray will try, and a one-arm save by Dahl will make some good defensive plays happen here at Pine River-Backus. Dahl to Sawyer. She'll roll to Johansson. That's going to be Oberfell with the free over. Irish to Barkus. Morrison will be there. Outside to Avery Morrison will happen, and nobody was there. And a little just pop over by Avery Morrison will make it 2-2. Pine River-Backus Tigers tied with WHA if you don't know who they're playing. And number 4, Mackenzie Raditz will come into the game. So her serve is up, and it's in. It was a close one. Pine River-Backus Tigers looking at it a little bit, seeing if they wanted to go for it. But it will set up 3-2. Pine River-Backus Tigers starting to fall down a little bit. And that's the last thing they want to do in a 2-set lead. And that's going to be Barkus in the middle, blocked and by Welk and Johansson. And a good block by both of them. And so now we will go to Raditz's third serve of the set. That's going to go to Bristow, then to Dahl, outside to Irish, and it'll be out of bounds. 5-2, Pine River-Backus Tigers down by 3. And it will be Raditz trying to see if they can lead some victory back to the WHA side. That's going to go Riley, and it's going to be an ace serve. 6-2, WHA is leading by 4. Raditz will serve again. This is going to be serve number 5 for her. Barkus to Dahl, back to Barkus in the middle, tip, will then go to Oberfeld, then to Johansson for a roll. Sawyer is there, and it will go into the net. Pine River-Backus Tigers not looking like themselves. And now ERB is going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 7-2 Pine River-Backus Tigers down by 5, and we'll be right back. And welcome back. 25 seconds left to go in this timeout called by PRB. The crowd getting into it. WHA is looking for a sign of life here. 7-2. WHA is leading by 5 to the Pine River-Backus Tigers. And we're going to see Raditz to serve. Her serve is going to be serve number 6. She had an ace serve on serve number 4. And she's going to try now to see if she can get some points on the board. Bristow to Dahl. Barkus in the middle. And that's going to be Overfell up in the rafters. Aubrey Morrison to Johansson. And then Riley to Dahl. Middle is going to be Barkus. Morrison trying to get it up to then Raditz, who will go over on a free. Caitlin Riley to Dahl, then to Sawyer. Oberfell setting up Johansson. And it's going to be right on the line, and it's going to be called out of bounds. The Walker-Hackensack-Akeley fans thought that one was right on the line, but it's going to go to the Pine River-Backus Tigers, making it 7-3, WHA leading. Caitlin Riley to serve. First serve of set number 3, out of bounds. 8-3, Pine River-Backus Tigers down, WHA leading. Aubrey Morrison is going to be set to serve here for the first time in set number 3. Her serve will also go into the net. 8-4, Pine River-Backus Tigers trying to get some signs of life as well. Hannah Barkus will be the server. This is going to be only her 3rd serve tonight. Oberfell to then DeVray. She'll roll to Irish. Bristow setting up Irish, pushing over. Oberfell to Nas, who just came into the game and into the net. 8-5. WHA still has a little bit of a lead, but it's starting to dwindle. Down a little bit. Barkus to serve. Deep serve to Morrison. Oberfell to then DeVray, and then to Dahl. Megan Irish to roll then to Bristow, who will get it into the net. Tigers look a little out of rotation right now. And then they're going to put in Kate Travis, number 4, for Megan Irish. And it's going to be 9-5. Pine River-Backus Tigers trying to see if they can rally something here. WHA is in the lead. DeVray, Gwendolyn DeVray to serve. And a great serve. Nas is going to try to get down. Travis there. Dahl. Pushover is free by Brianne Hannigan. Morrison to Nas. Rollover to then Barkus. Dahl to then set up to Hannigan, and it's going to be a kill for Brianna Hannigan. Pine River-Backus Tigers looking to try to keep this one close. 9-6. WHA up. Travis's first serve of set number 3. Johansson to Riley. Somebody going to get there, and no. Hannah Barkus trying to slide to see if she could, but it was not going to happen. And Johansson with a pushover. 10-6. Pine River-Backus Tigers trying to find something. WHA dominating thus far in this game, or in this set. Johansson will go into the net. The serving has not been there as much for WHA, but Caitlin Riley coming out. Brianna Hannigan to serve. Her serve is over the net to Johansson. Push over by Oberfell. Barkus sets up Dahl. She rolls to then DeVray. Oberfell to Nas. She rolls. Travis there on a dig. Barkus to then Sawyer on the outside. Aubrey Morrison getting there. Oberfeld to Naz. She's going to punch over. Travis to Barkus to then Bristow in the middle. She rolls, and DeVray is able to get one arm on it, but a great job by Cassidy Bristow putting it in a spot where not a lot of Walker-Hackensack-Akeley Wolves were at. Brianne Hannigan. This is going to be serve. This is going to be serve number 1 of set 3. Oberfeld to Naz, and a good hit, and it's going to be right on the line. Naz with her second kill of the night will then set up an 11-8 Walker-Hackensack-Akeley lead. Naz will be the one to serve. Her first serve, actually, of this whole game, this whole match. Alora Dahl to then Sawyer. It's going to go to Johansson, then to Oberfeld, then outside to Avery Morrison, and it's going to be in. And both line judges agree on that one from Avery Morrison with her first kill of the night. 12-8, Pine River-Backus Tigers not leading this game, but leading in the sets right now, 2-0. Naz will be the one to serve, and it will go out of bounds. 12-9. Walker-Hackensack-Akeley trying to push the lead here to see if they can get out with some more points, but it hasn't quite yet happened. Cassidy Bristow to serve her second serve of the third set. Avery Morrison with the roll to Travis. Dahl to Barkus, and a big hit. Aubrey Morrison there, though, with a beautiful dig. Dahl to then Sawyer, and it's going to go off the block. Avery Morrison there. Carolyn Oberfeld able to get it in, and over is Johansson to Caitlin Riley. Barkus will push, will get it to DeVray. Second ball to then Oberfeld, push over to Johansson. Travis was able to get there. Barkus a little bit behind her. She'll have to tip over. Oberfeld to Morrison, roll to Travis. Great defense right now by both teams. Sawyer on the outside, popped up by Welk. She tries to get a block, but nothing happens. And it's going to be Barkus off the tape and a kill. Hannah Barkus with a great job, but both teams beautiful defense on that one. Being able to get from place to place, getting some beautiful digs. Aubrey Morrison doing a good job on the C-slide from Hannah Barkus. And this will get now Cassidy Bristow serve number 3. Set number 3. 12-10, WHA leading still. Aubrey Morrison will get a kill. And it will go right past the arm of Alora Dahl. This is the last thing the Tigers need right now. Carolyn Oberfeld to serve. Her serve to Travis. 13-10, WHA leads. Barkus to then Morrison, and she's going to have to get it over on a free. Riley to then Dahl to Barkus, and it's out of bounds. 14-10, Pine River-Backus Tigers down by 4. Carolyn Oberfeld to serve for her third serve of set number 3. Travis there, good job by Travis. Barkus and a big hit. Morrison is able to get a great arm on that to get that one free over. Sawyer is going to push to Aubrey Morrison in the back row. Oberfeld to Avery Morrison. Caitlin Riley, great job being there. Barkus, a tip over. Welk is able to get a hand on it. Beautiful defense thus far. Dahl to Sawyer. She pushes. Oberfeld to then Aubrey Morrison, and Johansson's going to do a roll behind the 10-foot. Travis there getting a great dig. Then it's going to go to Dahl, and Sawyer will put it in the net. 15-10, WHA is coming back strong in set number 3. Carolyn Oberfeld, her fourth one of set number 3. Dahl to Barkus, and a great hit. Aubrey Morrison able to get there. Welk off the top of the tape, no touch. Should have been potentially called for a fourth. 15-11, Pine River-Backus Tigers need some momentum here. WHA leading by 4. Kate Travis coming out of the game. Number 9, Megan Irish going in. Alora Dahl will be up to serve. Her second time thus far in set number 3. Aubrey Morrison to Oberfeld. Then to Avery Morrison, who's going to tip. Barkus is there. Welk is going to come down with it, and she gets a kill. Welk with a good basketball IQ, or basketball. I guess I'm not excited, but a good volleyball IQ, seeing that opportunity was there. She puts it down, and will give it an 11-16. WHA leading. Number 4, Raditz to serve. And not much is going to happen on that one. 16-12, Pine River-Backus Tigers trying to find something. WHA dominating in this third set with their defense. Really good job on defense. Caitlin Riley to serve, and a good serve, her second one of set number 3. Johansson, the roll to then Bristow. Dahl outside to Hannigan, and it's going to be out of bounds. And Coach Hershey, I thought they might call another timeout. Number 10, Nas, will be coming into the game. And also number 6, Debrin Popkis for the Pine River-Backus Tigers will come in for Megan Irish, number 9. 17-12, Pine River-Backus Tigers trying to find something here. WHA winning and leading. That was number 5, Aubrey Morrison, and a beautiful hit by Barkus. Barkus with a good kill on that one will set it 13-17. WHA leading in this one, but overall Pine River leading in the set count, 2-0. That's going to be Barkus with a serve, her third of the third. Pine River-Backus Tigers getting it over on a free. Hannigan will get that one out of bounds, and it's going to, they're saying touch, but they will say WHA because it will go out of bounds. 13-18. 18-13. WHA. Kate Travis, number 4, into the ball game, and number 6, DeBray, will be back to serve. Her serve is up to Travis. Dahl to then Bristow, and it's a good hit for Cassidy Bristow, number 3. That's her 6th one of the night. Kate Travis will be set to serve. Kate Travis' serve is up. 18-14, WHA lead. Carolyn Oberfeld to Nas. Blocked by Dahl and Bristow. Johansson rollover. Bristow there. Dahl setting the outside up to Hannigan, and she gets a kill. 18-15. Brianne Hannigan with that awarded that kill. Kate Travis will come back up to serve. 18-15, WHA leads. Morrison with that serve to Oberfeld. Johansson's going to have to tip that one over. Travis there. Dahl to Hannigan. She gets it then, and it's going to be a net violation on number 14, Johansson. 18-16. Pine River-Backus Tigers starting to come back a little bit. Kate Travis to serve for her 4th time in set number 3. Travis to serve. Up, deep, and out of bounds. 19-16. WHA trying to mount a comeback. Avery Morrison coming into the game for number 4, Mackenzie Raditz. And now number 14, Johansson, will be back to serve. Her serve is up and into the net. Caitlin Riley coming out of the game. Number 7, Avery Sawyer coming in. And Brianna Hannigan on a hot streak of serving will serve the ball. Nas will try to get that one in to Dahl. Travis to then Dahl, and she'll go into the net. PQL gets a sweep tonight. 25-20 in set number 3, and Proctor's in set number 2 as well. They won set number 1. That's going to be Nas, deep ball and out of bounds. Aubrey Morrison back in the game, 20-18. Pine River-Backus Tigers are trying to see if they can seal the deal, but WHA's giving them a run for their money. Cassidy Bristow to serve. And it's going to be Welk for the kill. Crowd's getting into it a little bit. 21-18. Pine River-Backus Tigers don't want to put this into another set. It's going to be Carolyn Oberfeld with the serve. Travis is there. Dahl to set up Hannah Barkus. And will do so with great success. So Alora Dahl back to serve. And Carolyn Oberfell. Welk off the block. Riley to then Barkus, and Sawyer is going to be able to get a kill. Alora Dahl served that one again. It's going to be her fourth serve of set number 3, 21-20. WHA up by 1. Let's see Alora Dahl to serve. Morrison, Aubrey Morrison to then Oberfell, then to DeVray. She's going to push. Alora Dahl's there, free ball. Oberfell to Aubrey Morrison. Johansson's going to get a roll, and Caitlin Riley touches it. She looks over at Coach Hershey. She knew what she did on that one. So a kill for Johansson in an unconventional way, I would say. We'll make it 22-20. WHA is up, and it's going to be Raditz to serve. Bristow to Barkus. Dahl's going to have to go over on a free. Morrison to Oberfell. Johansson, block. Off her block, and it's going to be a block by Megan Irish. Her first one of the night. Brianne Hannigan coming in, 22-21. And Caitlin Riley to serve. Serve number 3 of set number 3. The serve is up. It's going to be Johan. And it's going to be Welk, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to tie it up. Johansson got it to Welk, and Welk just put that one out of bounds. Caitlin Riley's going to get number 4 here. And let's see what will happen. We got a little bit of an interruption, they thought, potentially. Caitlin Riley to Welk pushing over. Dahl to Barkus. Then to Megan Irish. It's all tied up here in PRB. Aubrey Morrison to Raditz. She rolls to Dahl. Megan Irish to Bristow, freeing it over. Aubrey Morrison to then Oberfell, and it's going to be... I thought she kind of shook her head like, I don't know what was going to happen. The up official. But either way, Caitlin Riley's going to be sitting with her 5th serve. 23-22. Tigers now take the lead. Oberfell to Dahl to the S, and they were going to call that one. So we have 23-23. Aubrey Morrison is going to be set to serve for WHA. Her serve is up. It goes to Barkus. Dahl's going to push over. It's going to be Raditz to Johannes. And then it's going to be Irish, and Barkus comes down with the kill. Barkus with her 4th kill. 24-23. Barkus to serve then as well. And Staples Motley sweeps as well, 25-17. DeVray to Aubrey Morrison is going to be over. Seeing if Dahl can seal the deal with Hannigan, and she can. River-Backus Tigers, 25-23 in that final win. Taking 3 sets and taking the sweep. We will be right back. We'll take a little quick break, and then we'll give you some stats. And I'm on your live event, and we'll be right back. And welcome back. There we go. And welcome back to your live event. I'm Caleb Travis, and here's the final stats of the game that I got. They might not be very good, but there's something. So let's go down the line. Hannah Barkus with 6 serves and 10 kills and 1 block. Number 3, Cassidy Bristow, 14 serves, 2 aces, and then 6 kills. Number 4, Kate Travis with 10 serves. Number 5, Brianne Hannigan, 14 serves, 5 kills, and then 1 block, my fault. Number 7, Avery Sawyer, 1 kill, or 2 kills, and then 1 serve. Number 10, Alora Dahl, 10 serves, 5 kills, and then Avery, Caitlin Riley, 19 serves, 1 ace, and then she was libero playing in one of her first high school starts of the year, so that's awesome to see. So we will be right back super quickly, and we will do the I Bring the Energy player of the game, big deal of the game, and then star of the game. And we'll take a quick break. Oh, and WHA. I should say also WHA. My fault. Good grief. So the stats, as it stands right now, Avery Morrison with 3 serves, 2 kills. Carolyn Oberfeld, 10 serves, no blocks and no kills. Number 3, Ava Welk with 5 kills, 2 blocks. Number 4, Mackenzie Raditz, sitting with 11 serves and 1 ace, no kills or blocks. Number 5, Aubrey Morrison with 7 serves. Number 6, Gwendolyn DeVray with 7 serves and 2 aces. Number 10, Aaliyah Nas with 3 serves and 2 kills. And then number 14, Alexia Johansson with 5 serves, 4 kills, and 1 block. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back on your live event. And welcome back. Pine River winning and sweeping in 3 sets to WHA. Up here right now we have some Pine River-Backus players. And let me So first we're going to start with the I Bring the Energy Player of the Game. This is sponsored by Enbridge. Enbridge, thank you for supporting Line 3 replacement project. Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver North American energy that we rely on every day. It was done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. Thank you. Okay, I'm here with the I Bring the Energy Player of the Game from Enbridge, Cassidy Bristow. So, Cassidy, what was the keys to success tonight for the Pine River-Backus Tigers?
I think we just needed to keep our energy up and just not get in our heads what happened last year so that we could overall sweep them.
So one of the things, too, tonight, Cassidy, that we saw is really great serving by the Pine River-Backus Tigers. We saw you serve 14 times and you had 2 aces. Serving has been somewhat of a struggle at times in this season. What was the big factor? Was that a big factor tonight for all of you with the serving?
Yeah, it was a big factor. We just had to make sure that we could have our toss be good and take a breath before, so it could be a good serve.
And one last question, Cassidy, what is your outlook for the rest of the year? Do you have anything that you're looking forward to see the rest of the year for the Pine River-Backus Tigers?
Hopefully making it to the last Saturday that we can play. That'd be great. And just stay together, be a team.
Okay. Well, awesome. Thank you so much, Cassidy Bristow. And now we're going to move on to Brianne Hannigan. So I'm here with Brianne Hannigan. She is the big deal. Or no, she is the star. She's the star of the game. That is sponsored by Pine River Family Market. And Pine River Family Market is where you can find it all and instill joy, a local hometown atmosphere. Every Wednesday, gallons of milk are just $2 for $6. Visit them online or for curbside pickup or for delivery, PineRiverFamilyMarketDelivers.com. So, Brianne Hannigan, you also had a really great night of serving as well. You sat with 14 serves, and you had a pretty big run in the second set. Take me through that mentally. Is that draining, or is it something that you work on in practice so you don't really feel that energy drain when you're going for so many sets?
Every time I go for a serve, I kind of reset myself, and I take a deep breath, and I take that second to collect myself, and then just lift, toss, and then hit, and then follow through where coach wants it to go.
Awesome. And one of the other things that you did tonight as well is 5 kills. We saw that you had some big kills as well. What is it like after a kill? You get it. Is it just a burst of energy that you can keep going with?
Yeah, I'd say that. I mean, I can't get a kill without my setter and my passers getting me a good pass and then a good set. And then when I go up, and then sometimes I just feel it, and I just hit it down, and I feel good about it, and my team gets all hype, and I get hype, and it helps us to carry forward.
And I asked Cassidy Bristow this as my last question. What is your outlook for the rest of the year? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to see where we go. Again, playing to the last Saturday we possibly can, having lots of fun with our seniors that'll be leaving us. And our main goal is just to stay consistent throughout it all.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Brianne Hannigan. And then we'll have Caitlin Riley up next. So, Caitlin Riley, you are the Big Deal T-shirt winner. And this is sponsored by Brandel Motors of Aiken, Riverwood Healthcare, Pizza Ranch in Baxter, and Little Falls, W.W. Thompson Concrete Products of Brainerd, BigDealAuction.com, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Texas Carpet Castle Brainerd, and then Shano's Auto Body Brainerd and Takedown Gym of Brainerd. So, Caitlin Riley, you're the big deal. One of the things that we saw tonight is that you moved positions. You moved back into the libero after a very convincing time with the Bertha Hewitt tournament. What was it like coming out first game as a starting libero?
It was kind of nerve-wracking at first, but then the energy from my team pumped me up, and just very
energetic. Yeah. So you also, one of the things Coach Hershey talked about with serving, and I'm gonna ask you this as well, is you went for 19 serves and 1 ace. How do you prepare that? Brianne Hannigan says she mentally resets. What is your you get to the line, what is your routine?
I do the same. I reset, and then I take a breath, just calm myself down, and then I just yeah, go wherever coach tells the ball to go most of the time.
Okay. Well, hey, that's good. And then my last question, I already asked Brianne Hannigan and Cassidy Bristow this, so you have a little bit of knowledge too, is where do you see your outlook? Do you see it differently than them just because they have experience, they've been playing the whole year in a varsity role, or do you see it the same? Do you see it as, hey, I want to make it to the end and maybe make it to the state tournament as well?
Yeah, I want to make it to the state tournament just like them. I'm pretty sure the whole team wants that to happen, and yeah, just play until we can, longest we can.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Caitlin. And we're going to take a really quick timeout, and then we'll be right back on your live event to finish up our post-game wrap-up. And welcome back. The post-game wrap-up here with Caleb Travis. So Pine River-Backus Tigers sweeping WHA. They are going to then improve on the year. WHA dropping a game and also a section and conference game as well. So right now WHA will be sitting at 12-3, section-wise 6-1, conference 4-1. And then PRB will move to 8 and improve to 19-3 with 7-1 in section and then 4-1 in conference. So this was a good game, and I thank you so much. Thank you to all of our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you, and we also couldn't do it without the PRB school, Ting Tungseth, John Clark, Chris Halverson, our wonderful technology team of Joe and Kevin. And then for all of you who listen, we also really appreciate all of you as well. So thank you so much for listening. You have a good night, and hopefully we can talk again next time.